that's why I think we're going to be stepping into a pretty crazy match of Addymestic versus Aggz0.
So Aggz0 is now awesome on my radar because of that match against Daiku.
Oh yeah.
And then, so this is fun because Addymestic's coming from an upset from Blue, and Aggz0's coming out from what I consider an upset of Daiku. And so, is Addymestic going to get upset twice this tournament, or is he going to go into a full-blown rage and come through losers bracket and make the grand finals? This is going to be the start of what we're about to see. And that side light comes out as Addymestic hits it by a nair into a Sarah, and Aggz0's already winning on this aerial neutral.
There's that clean range. Aggz0 with those great spot dodges, this time getting blown up by Addymestic's delayed neutral light. I wonder if that's going to come into play throughout the set.
Nice Sarah, but Addymestic goes a little bit too high, and Aggz0 reads it, finds a Sarah himself, and that side stick, is that gonna, that was so close to KO. Aggz0 has gotten, I don't think I've seen him miss a side sig.
Patience!
I have not seen him, as I'm saying, I have not seen him miss a side sig. Every time he goes for the side sig, it connects. I noticed that against Daiku too. When he wants the KO, he's like, you know what? I'm going to take this fist and then send you flying up that side of the
You're not going to catch these hands. These hands are going to catch you.
And as we're seeing him do this gauntlet ditto at the moment, Addymestic's looking a little lost. He finds a side air, no conversion, and Aggz0's looking comfortable as he gets that down line. Goes for that read, neutral air into recovery. Addymestic is looking for some side sig cheese himself as he nearly got that KO, but Aggz0 manages to just barely avoid it. And now, side light coming out on the sword, that's not going to be enough damage to KO for a long time, and Aggz0 is comfortable fighting against Addymestic's sword right now.
Yeah, Core, he's a golem. He takes a lot of punishment to get knocked out.
I mean, you're hitting a rock with a blade. I mean, maybe Zoro can try to cut that in half.
Another one?
Wow. I'm telling you, I don't think he misses them.
These mitts are everywhere. He cannot
All right,
escape
wait.
them.
You three-stock Daiku. Daiku, you should not be three-stocking Addymestic. Addymestic has a chance to be able to get back in here, but he's going for that down light. But Aggz0's gauntlets are looking impeccable. They're incredible, and the hammer is something impressive too. These stops coming out. His usage of signature with Core as well.
Ooh,
down light stop.
Addymestic again.
Can't get back in the what? He gets stomped once more. All right, there's the nair off the stage, but Addymestic put himself into a bad. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Aggz0 thought he touched. He didn't touch. No three-stock this time, but
I think he might have actually been hunting.
Yeah.
Hoping to close it out there. He's like, I'm working on a 3-stock. I can sacrifice my own stock if I take him out too.
But he's got to be careful. Addymestic is no slouch. He's got that competitive mindset. He could come back, and we're seeing this string right now. Side air. He's got it off stage. It's a recovery.
Addymestic, gauntlet god.
Whoa. Aggz0, however, not phased, charges that down sig on that read from the ground pound from Addymestic as he knew Addymestic wanted more, and now Addymestic is near kill percent. First side sig missed all day as he goes for that gauntlet weapon toss, forces Addymestic to recover far, goes to the ground pound and gets down
the
instead.
turnaround. Can he convert?
Addymestic gets the recovery. Rather, Aggz0 gets the recovery on Addy. Nice stop, but dodges out of that Sair. This is looking incredibly close, even though the stock difference is huge. Addymestic has made this look very competitive. Downlight Sair. Is he going to try to make this 1-1? Aggz0 gets the recovery.
Ground pound gonna tie up the stocks, but Addymestic still has a core-sized mountain to climb deep in the red.
He has a core-sized mountain to climb, but if we saw what he did with the gauntlets at the beginning of that second stock, I think that it's possible. Those gauntlets are mountain climbing gauntlets. As he gets in for this neutral air, tries to get that sidelight, manages to acknowledge that Aggz0 is going for a hard read and just get out of damage. The sidelight sends him flying. Addymestic is hurting, but he is not phased. These scoops are coming out from the hammer. He's just trying to kill him off the top, and Addymestic's like, nope, I see what you're fishing for. I'm not gonna let you have it.
Stabilizing on stage, he realizes he just needs that one hit.
And he got it. He was very patient. Something that's really nice about the way the ledge works in Brawlhalla now is that he knows that Addymestic can't be there forever. You'll start seeing those exclamation points pop up as it's like, hey, if you touch the wall too much, you're gonna slip and you're gonna fall and you're gonna die. So he knows one time Addymestic's gonna have to touch the stage, and that one time he got that Sair. Game 1 goes to Aggz0, and he's looking great.
Oh yeah, incredibly solid. I mean, his gauntlets are on par with Addymestic's right now.
On par, they are.
He's actually winning out those interactions. Those side signatures.
They are
just
fantastic.
Grab them, spin them around, spit them out.
I'm wondering if that was just a hard read thing on his opponent, because Addymestic got hit by less signatures as the game went on, and he made it look really close from how devastating that game was. So I want to see what adjustments Addymestic makes to have Aggz0 not toss him around so easily this time. We're off stage. Addymestic seems to win the offstage war as he goes for that ground pound. He doesn't get punished if he misses, and if he lands the attacks, it's usually a KO. Yep. Nice neutral light. Goes for that chase dodge, weapon throw, finds the gauntlets, but that dash back stop almost led to something, and instead he's just getting whooped by Addymestic's gauntlets right now.
Here we go. Bit of a turnaround. Oh no. Oh, manages to make it back. Addymestic probably a little bit surprised at that.
Addymestic with the patience on that ground pound. Gets that D-light ground pound himself, but unfortunately Addymestic has no damage. It's not going to send that far, and that clash did it. That was it. Down air clash.
Sealing the deal. Addymestic, quite a bit of a lead.
Yeah, he's made the necessary adjustments. I think those side sigs really caught Addymestic off guard. And now that Aggz0's not able to get that nice damage lead, Addymestic's like, all right, I'm winning neutral now. Look at this. Oh my gosh, Addymestic took that took that combo so far that he used his only last remaining jump, the dodge, to hit him with a downlight and didn't realize, wait, I can't do anything else. He goes for that gravity cancel down sig, which he's had success with before, and doesn't connect, doesn't get punished, but Addymestic is keeping Aggz0 out of the center of the stage.
Yeah, he's getting used to that range. You see where he likes to play the footsies. It's now just outside that side sig range. He doesn't want Aggz0 to catch any more of them. He's like, I've seen it before. Let me punish
Look at
this.
that. And now the side sigs from Aggz0 aren't hitting. It's Addymestic's side sigs that are hitting. Second side sig in a row. He's almost like, you remember what you did to me? Game 1? Look at the score. Look at what I'm killing you with. Gauntlet side sig. Of course, Aggz0 is like, I'll try to make it a little bit more even, but it's still 2-1. Addymestic is bouncing it right back. That's why
exact mirror of the previous match. Nice, I love this.
Nice stomp into side light. Aggz0 is trying to put on some hurt, but he has to put on a lot of hurt while receiving none himself. Sure, you have 8 defense, that's fine, but it doesn't matter because you're stuck behind an Addymestic is pummeling you right now with these mountain climbing gauntlets.
Again, just punishing those spot dodges that Aggz0 has been so good with in the past. Addymestic just has the read.
I like that down stick. He didn't use it as an attack.
Oh, that's gonna do
my
it.
Lord. That's it. He can't come back. As I was saying, what started off that string was Addymestic did a down signature, which he throws at that shuriken, and it sends him back. And because of that, it's almost like a pseudo air dodge in a sense, where you're going backwards, and it led him into a move that got him to get that offstage conversion. And Addymestic destroyed Aggz0. Similar to how Aggz0 destroyed him game 1. Only that looked more convincing than game 1 when Aggz0 won.
So he just had the reads on
I'm thinking Aggz0 is going to have to counterpick to a different stage than Mammoth Fortress because Addymestic got his number there. Unless he's feeling like, you know what, I think I can win a best of 3 on that stage. We're going to find out because it's looking like they're striking towards it.
Well, and there it is. Addymestic going right back to Mammoth Fortress.
So here we are, game 3. So many game 3s in this top 8. This is fantastic.
Been a crazy tournament.
It's very competitive.
A lot of upsets, a lot of game 3s.
Here we go. First weapon finds gauntlets. Aggz0's very keen on getting the first little bit of string on with the gauntlets when it comes to the game. But Addymestic says, nope, this is my turn. Recovery.
Oh my
down. What is he doing to him?
The highlights.
Orange. He set an orange within a matter of seconds. Another neutral light. Side sig sends him flying, disarms him, has him off stage. When you go for the weapon toss and the ground pound, no. Aggz0 makes it back, but he's at kill percent. Aggz0's like, what happened to me? I thought I just started this game, and I'm getting hit by this haymaker, sending to the side. Sider does not connect. Recovery sends him flying. Aggz0's looking for room to breathe.
Absolutely absurd.
Addymestic clearly not happy about being in losers.
He's just taking control.
He's really not happy about being in losers right now.
No, he wants to crawl back. He wants to climb into grand finals.
And here we go, goes for that down air, doesn't quite pick up the weapon. The D-Light punish on Addymestic's miss. D-Light gets Aggz0 a little bit of damage, but he's got to take out the stock before we can even consider this winnable. Nice down air, neutral air. He goes for a dodge down read on that down air, doesn't quite get it, but doesn't get punished. And Aggz0 is now finding himself off stage with few jumps. Side light, recovery misses, but the weapon toss comes in, and Aggz0 is losing on neutral left and right.
This is all damage he cannot afford.
Yeah, that down stick comes out, tries to get a similar setup for the edge guard. Aggz0 now has the hammer, and a stop side air. That might actually confirm it. I think Addymestic lacked a jump. He has the down air dodge. Okay.
Touches while getting some extra damage on Aggz0.
Went for a hard neutral sig read and a down sig read. I think Aggz0's getting a little desperate for this KO here. He wants to make sure he gets his stock early enough. He's not finding it in the neutral, so he's trying to get these signature KOs. And Addymestic is completely aware. Ground pound comes out.
He's just staying out of the zones. He knows, all right, you can go really far in front, you can go really far up top, and then maybe just right around you. And Addymestic's just floating in the diagonals. Okay, Aggz0 evening up the stocks.
And he gets a nice recovery.
He's about to lose his second. This is dangerous.
He's just as capable of doing to Addy with gauntlets what Addy did to him. We see the ground pound nair, goes for that sider on the dodge up read. Addymestic is trying to find that Sarah in the side light. Doesn't convert anything, but he's not finding any strings. But there it is, downlight recovery. Ooh. Doesn't quite KO. Another downlight recovery probably will do it.
That extra defense on core. I'm telling you, it's so useful.
I'm really liking what Addymestic's doing with the signatures on Val. It usually repositions you when you miss it. So what he did was he did like a neutral sig, gravity cancel downlight, try to catch his opponent trying to punish him for using the neutral sig. But he gets that stock off the side of the map there, gets a nice side air, and Aggz0 is finding himself on tournament stock.
Here we go, Addymestic with these gauntlets again. We've seen him pour on a ton of damage, and if he's looking to close this one out, this is the weapon to do it.
Neutralite side sig read. Addymestic is making it. I love it. It feels like justice to me because of how Aggz0 side sigged him earlier on, and Addy's like, no, you're never getting one of those again. This is my move now. Silent recovery, however, Aggz0 putting Addymestic in the orange goes for that hard side sig read, and Addymestic's like, nope, I've got your number. Neutral air into recovery. Aggz0 gets his own recovery. He's looking for a signature here, I feel like, and Addymestic, ooh, there's the neutral sig, doesn't get the jump read, and Addy gets a nice neutral leg.
I love where Addymestic has been taking his positioning. A little offside right now, is going to close out this stock. Can Aggz0... Oh my gosh, the reversal! Is that going to be it?
That's it.
Addymestic taking it 2-1 over Aggz0.
In a 2 stock nonetheless. Addymestic had us both fooled.